So now we have suspicion on Penny.
Yep. And then we have to present the beetle to Pointer guy, and that'll probably give him suspicion as well. Oh, so yeah, we found this.
Oh, that's nothing. You wrote, "Now I'll get her" on a piece of paper and hid it in your room. That's not nothing.
Actually, it's not the message I wanted to ask about. It's those red flower petals.
The petals?
They're from red roses. They're from red roses. And there's only one place in Tangle Tower with red roses.
We need a clue. Something that shows the roses and who they belong to.
This one.
Yeah.
I think
Boom.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a drawing of Fitz and Poppy in the rooftop garden. See what Fitz is holding.
Look at the little arrow. So cute.
I can't imagine what you're getting at, but it doesn't matter. I couldn't have taken anything from the rooftop garden. It's only accessible from Fitz's room or Poppy's room. How could I have taken something from a garden to which I have no access? Is it really only accessible from those two bedrooms?
You know this place is gonna have a secret door.
Well, the harp has a secret room. I just don't know how to get there. Oh, no, but it's like a bird thing. She like flies up there or something. For most people, it would be. But don't forget, Penny's the resident ornithologist.
My dears, what are you accusing me of?
I remember all of her birds have the feathers in the rooftop garden, so they've been up
Yeah.
there.
Oh, they've been up there. That's the clue.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on?
What was the other one? What were the other options?
It was used to kill, was stolen from, was given to, was used to bribe. It's none of those things. And steal money from them.
That doesn't sound right.
Because they were planning a murder, but it didn't work, and distract them. It was spy on Poppy and Fritz, but it didn't work.
Maybe, but it didn't work.
And distract them, and steal evidence from them. Not because they were planning a murder.
See what happens if you click that. Does that one not work?
No, it's not it.
We don't get the ding.
No. An eternity later. And steal evidence from them? Okay.
Okay.
One of Penny's birds was used to spy on Poppy and Fitz and steal evidence from them. We know that those two have been spending time together on the rooftop garden.
I don't feel good about that victory that we just got.
No, I don't either. I didn't like the phrasing of the last grouping of stuff. None of them sounded like grammatically right. Right. That hurt me a little bit. But yeah, none of them like fit. It was like and steal evidence from, like, it felt weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you got paranoid. Wanted to know what they were up to.
I'm just not the jealous type. I would never suspect Fitz of anything like that. And besides, Tabitha hardly ever leaves her cage. She's certainly never flown up to the rooftop garden. Here's the feathers.
Yeah, here's the feathers.
Yeah.
You
4
say
feathers,
that.
3 birds.
Yeah.
We need a clue to compare with Penny's birds. Something to prove one of them has been in the rooftop garden. Yeah, this is the feathers. Let's take a closer look at these.
This yellow feather fits the best, I think. This yellow
Yeah,
feather
I agree.
was left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden.
Visited the rooftop garden.
See, that one I felt good about.
Left behind by Penny's yellow bird when it visited the rooftop garden. I can't stand it! Knowing the two of them are hidden away up there in their private little garden. I couldn't risk spying on them myself, so I asked dear Tabitha to do it for me. I knew she'd be able to bring me back some evidence. Sorry, Penny, but are you not overreacting a little? And you don't understand. Fitz is sleeping away from me. He's so quiet with me these days. But being with Poppy seems to bring him out of his shell. I don't know what he sees in her miserable little... I apologize. This really isn't your burden to bear.
Alrighty. Ace Tooney. Like and subscribe. Hello, Professor Pointer. You're
Onward and upward.
Sussy.
Oh wow, we haven't shown him anything.
I think we talked to him and we went like, wow, we have like sussy going on. I don't remember what happened. So we found some research. What's up with this golden beetle? Is it something you're studying?
I can't help you with that one, I'm afraid. I think it must be something left behind by the previous inhabitants of Tangle Tower, you see. I'm not the the first scientist to ever walk these halls, you know.
Well, it wasn't in the halls. It was in your astronomy tower.
I actually think this might be his.
What's this?
It looks like it might be a telescope. Thought you might know something about it.
Well, it certainly is a telescope. It has pods there to screw onto a tripod, you see.
Hawkshaw being sus.
It's rather small, though. I'm not sure you could see many stars with it.
No, probably not.
A very old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone.
Oh, he knows something.
That is
The
sus.
poor fellow's in a bad enough shape as it is.
Okay, this statue.
Curious creature, isn't it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fish man.
Playing a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes. I've seen those earmuffs before. They're the ones Fitz always wears when he's out in the front gardening.
Always wears.
Whenever I've seen him, yes. Freya was always well acquainted with the abstract, I'll say that much.
What does it look like, to you at least?
To me? It's a big red thing, yes.
What a fascinating interpretation.
Where on earth did you find that?
It was in the bush
Oh,
outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Oh. Remember, that painting, that photo frame has no photo. Maybe it's this photo.
Poppy's two closest friends. Freya looked so innocent there.
Interesting.
Oh.
What a precious photograph. She hasn't changed a bit, has she?
Who?
Oh, if you don't know, perhaps I don't either.
All right then. Okay.
That was certainly your response.
We showed we didn't show anybody to him. All right, let's go.
He should learn to make the most of his lot in life. And he does have a lot in life.
You're talking about money?
Among other things, but yes, he currently has agency over a small fortune. That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost it, I say.
You two don't get on?
Oh no, we're the best of friends.
Lovers, one might say.
Yes, sensual tyrannosauri, they call us. A listless soul drifting through the ether.
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a dysfunctional family, you see. Actually, you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that to be a bit of a dead end. Yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness, what'll happen when she takes charge? I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope. Can you imagine?
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, I'd keep an eye on her, yes. Dangerous intelligence, that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh, no. We operate on very different wavelengths. Literally. Hard to read that one. She seems to know what she's doing. You know what I mean? Yes.
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. And of course, I met you.
Oof.
Thank you?
Oh,
Nope.
Nobody could deny her
That
talent.
was not a compliment, if it wasn't.
She was remarkable, yes.
I just realized he's the same color as me. His shirt and his vest. were
Uh-huh.
He really
matching.
is.
Look at
Indeed.
us. Ooh.
Dang.
Artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire. But I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My daughter loved her, Fiona too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more, I have begun to notice her by herself. Wandering the gardens at the most peculiar of hours. She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did. What do you want me to say? He's the gardener.
He's a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
What happened to his parents? Do you know?
His father Flint is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
Cinder, have you played a D&D character with this? Because this voice is fantastic.
No, but I'm enjoying it quite a bit.
It's a really good voice. What about his mother?
Emily, I've not met her. She never actually married into the Fellow family.
Oh my god, a normal name.
Her relationship with Flint was, short-lived. I don't especially want to talk about myself. Introspection often leads to vanity, you see.
Oh, wait, does it?
Why don't we discuss the moons of Jupiter instead,
I'm not sure we have the time. Isn't there, like, 10 of them?
83,
Yeah,
83,
we really
actually.
don't have the time.
Ah, yes, Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece? Is that right?
At the moment in time,
What?
until she marries the gardener.
And then I disown her.
She'll still be your niece.
But she'll depart from the world of the pointers and join the fellows. Well, like rats deserting a sinking ship.
He's salty AF.
He really is. He's not even hiding it.
Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because she's a suspect.
Oh, no. I can personally vouch for her innocence. She'd never. Well, the truth is she loved Freya very dearly, you see.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose, is it? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been the same since she's left.
Where did she go?
Away. She went away.
All right then. So, which one is Tangle Tower?
What's that?
There are two towers, right? Laura's tower and your astronomy tower.
Yeah, the astronomy tower does look right down into the murder room.
Neither. Truly, I have no idea. You'd have to ask Flora.
She named the house.
The whole thing is a result of her squabbling with her family.
With Felix, you mean? Her husband?
No, her brother and sister and her father. The Remington house was a rather tumultuous little unit, you see. I don't think Flora has spoken with any of them in over a decade.
Okay, I don't think we looked at this. Every astronomy tower needs a telescope.
I want to try.
Have a look. Yeah, see? It looks right in.
Okay.
So he would have seen
Rear
something.
view. It's that little plant Flora keeps on the window ledge.
Don't you think it would fall off in the wind?
Maybe it's glued down.
I can see right into Flora's room.
Not by accident.
I can see Flora, but she's not looking this way. She's looking up. Behind her is the backside of the easel, holding Freya's unfinished painting. I can't really see anything behind it. Not from this angle. Interesting. I can just about see the gramophone.
Is that a window?
I think it is.
Is there another room above Flora's room?
We should check that next time we're over there. All right.
This is the second time that there was a mention of there maybe being a higher room.
I'm pretty sure you need to see the sky for astronomy work.
I can't move it. I think this is just how it's set up.
Something suspicious. Yeah,
Let's
I
ask
mean,
them about.
let's go
We're
now.
right in
We're
the
right
room.
here.
Oh, to me, it's suspicious what?
Yes, sir.
Very.
Professor, what interests you about astronomy exactly?
Oh, well, you see, it's not a matter of being interested. Once you expand your mind to the wider universe, it cannot be unexpanded.
And how long have you been an astronomer?
I really don't like to give exact values unless I'm sure I can quantify them.
Convenient.
Why do you ask me these things?
I have a theory about you, Professor.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
You're not really interested in astronomy at all.
Yep.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I think you're interested in a slightly different field of research.
Creeping on Flora?
What is Pointer
you-
actually researching?
The golden beetle?
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
I don't have time for tiny insignificant insects. My studies are focused on inconceivably large and unimaginably far away.
Right. That's why you like using your telescope so much?
Yes, naturally. My portal to another world.
Yeah, about that.
All right. The telescope was actually looking at the crime
The crime
scene
scene.
and not up at the sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one was pretty straightforward.
Very
Again, so far
straightforward.
the only one we've really struggled with is the bird one with the evidence, because the word evidence is kind of weird. Like, I don't...
And maybe the first one when we were just starting
Well, when we
out.
had no idea how to work the whole thing.
First you accused me of being a lonely entomologist, now you accuse me of spying!
Are you spying?
Why would I need to spy on Flora?
Why? Because you lost... Oh, you lost your golden beetle specimen, and it made you paranoid. Oh, you think someone stole it from you.
Might not have been Flora you were spying on. Might have been Freya.
It's you! It's a very precious specimen, incredibly rare, valuable in ways you could never understand. Freya was always sneaking around both towers and in the gardens too. She was definitely up to something.
So, this next question is important. You were looking into Flora's room around the time of the murder. Did you witness the crime, Professor?
No, I didn't know.
Oh yeah, that's a trustworthy face.
When I looked into the room, Flora was already lying on the floor.
Flora.
Flora? You mean Freya?
No, Flora. She was lying by the window.
Okay, and that's why she has no
That
idea
was
what's
missing
going on.
from everybody's testimony.
I couldn't see Freya at all. It was fairly dark. The telescope isn't at a very good angle. No, not the best angle. That's why I decided to head over there myself. I needed to know what was going on.
That lines up now, though.
Okay.
This changes your statement, doesn't it?
No. Everything I told you in my statement was true. Quite.
Apart from the reason you left your tower in the first place.
Right, yeah. Well, quite. Yes.
Freya was definitely up to something.
Something to do with that statue in the garden, I think.
Oh, maybe we're gonna finally figure out the.
Yeah,
onto the
maybe we should
garden.
go back and check. Go to the
Yeah.
gardens.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go check out that statue.
Oh, and there's a room. We have a little thing that there's a hidden room above her thing. What is this?
Where'd that come from? This wasn't here before.
What is it?
It's a little wooden toy. Looks kind of like a crab.
Maybe Felix carved it.
There's a note stuck to the back. It does seem like Felix. Yeah.
What does it say? Grimoire?
What the is
This is my friend. He likes music. Simple melodies will move his soul. Best of luck to you too, Freya. Freya?
What?
Okay. So
I
we have
have
to
an
go to
idea.
the gramophone, I guess, and play the music?
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
think. I think it's gonna
that's
respond
what
to
I
the
think.
music.
Mm.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, this got intense real fast.
What do you think? Is it really from her?
How can it be?
Why don't we check the handwriting in Freya's diary?
Good idea. Hold on.
Well,
It's a perfect match.
it's confirmed. We have a ghost helping us.
Let's keep that to ourselves now.
What about the little wooden toy thingy?
Maybe we can put it to some kind of use. Oh, what? Well, this might be the place to end the evening. Thanks for watching our playthrough of Tangle Tower. If you stuck around this long, don't forget to like and subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. You can catch us live on Fridays at 8 p.m. EST. And of course, thank you to our lovely YouTube channel members. Get emotes, early access to videos, and even your tea pet on screen. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.